concept of the mystic woman in leadership is deeply rooted in spiritual principles and self-awareness. From a Rosicrucian perspective, mysticism is about understanding the mysteries of the universe and aligning oneself with divine will. Here is how the mystic woman can be re-envisioned for strategic leadership. Key qualities of the mystic leader. Mystic woman leader. 1, inner wisdom. 2, compassion. 3, intuition. 4, visionary thinking. On inner wisdom, a deeper understanding of oneself and the world gained through spiritual practices and introspection. On compassion, the mystic woman needs to be empathic, kind towards others, fostering a self of unity and cooperation, value and purpose. By embracing all these qualities and principles, the mystic woman can become powerful. A powerful leader inspiring others and creating positive change in the world. The Rosicrucian Order's teachings emphasizes the importance of self-awareness, spiritual growth, and service, creating solid foundation for leadership development.
In the archives, you remember this old saying that to him who has nothing can be given. From the depths of the hearts of our brothers and sisters of the Jamaican chapter in Benin, we acknowledge this contribution to the eternal library of the Rose Choir in service of humanity. May you remain blessed as witnesses of this movement, and may the light of the Rose Cross ever illumine our paths. So much be. So much be.
And the ESCO, may the God of your heart inspire you. May your efforts be strengthened by your determination, so that all the strategies, all the work you will bring forth will bring prosperity to our sorrows and to our members, to your families, to our order, to our nation, and to humanity. So much it be.
A great sense of responsibility and humility, I accept the mantle of the 8th Siroc National President. Let me share with you the strategic direction of my presidency. Review Siroc Constitution and add policies that will attract more members, particularly the younger ones, to ensure the longevity of this association. To facilitate better communication, the WhatsApp platform will be reorganized and social media presence made stronger. Community stewardship, impacting our immediate and extended environment, particularly in humanitarian services. Contemporary skill development, training, and coaching classes.
It is a privilege that we come together in unity. We come together with a shared purpose. And that's why the theme in today's world, the Mystic Woman Re-Envisioned for Strategic Leadership, is very, very, very critical. The mystic woman, that ideal, we want to connect that, what we say, that inner aspect that seems to always stay in one path of, existence. We want to connect it to global needs, to ethical leadership, which is something that the world needs now, to bringing about balance in society, in our community, which we know we need. It's about compassion-driven solutions. It's having at the heart of whatever you are bringing in as a solution, that compassion should be what drives you. And so it is important that the mystic woman moves from that archetype, what we create, to bringing it into an impact in society. We want to clarify that strategic leadership for Siroc, for the mystic woman, for our order, is about illumination and not domination. We want it to be about coordination and not control. We want it to be about communion, the community, and not about command. And so that higher purpose, which we all work together to achieve, will unite all beings. And we know that the eternal role of women in the community and the identity they bring is very unique. And so it reaffirms that the woman feminine energy is the pillar of civilization, is the custodian of harmony. They strengthen the community. You've heard that already. They bring about that community identity related to culture keeping of the culture, stabilizers of the community, nurturers of the community. They link that identity to the modern relevance of a changing world.
What do we say first?
Thank you. Congrats.
Yes, and that's why the mystic woman is more than a leader in a modern sense. She is a strategist, yes, but also a carrier of eternal wisdom. Our very being. To recognize her presence is to awaken courage, intuition, compassion, and ability to lead with the heart and mind. This recognition is foundation upon which the mystic woman stands.
The fratres, who are the male, who represent the male aspect of our membership, and of course other women, to always make this event, because it's very, very unique, it's very special. You can see the beauty of the colors they display, you can see the rich programs they have, very enlightening. They are not just a social group, they are certainly an impactful group, because they take on society, they take on the issues of the day, and they look to have an impact in society, to better themselves, and to ensure that they have not just relevance but significance. And so this year is very special, as all years, and they have brought that beauty, they brought that warmth, and under the theme of the mystic woman. And why this is so important is that they want it re-envisioned for strategic leadership. And so the mystical aspect of the woman is seen as an aspect that is, invisible, unseen, quiet work. But what they are trying to re-envision this to be is to have a more, in this case and under this theme, a more impactful, outward, balanced contribution to strategic leadership. Learning to know who you are and becoming who you truly are, becoming the best of yourself. You have something wonderful inside of us. There is something wonderful inside all of us. We carry something wonderful with us, and every day we are working towards that better who we are, being that better person. And you see it around you, you see it around us, you see sparks of it every time you meet people, beautiful people around. You see that beauty come out. How wonderful will it be to have more and more of that in our lives, more and more of that beauty. And that is what the mystic part does. And the mystic woman represents that feminine energy, that feminine aspect of humanity. And so when we talk about what you should take from this, what we should take from it, we're talking about bringing that inner realm into the outward, letting it have an impact. And I think that's the most powerful thing we can do, is when you discover who you are, you transform it into service for others.
My name is Sorobasi Inibio Ekespif. I am the newly elected national president of the Sisters of the Rosy Cross, Siroc. This year's conference has been so unique, and I think it's one of the most successful we have had. Our vision is for mystic women. You know, we are a unique breed of people. We are not like any other organization outside there. We are basically cultural and spiritual organization. And it's been difficult to get women to be part of this organization. But recently, with the advent of Siroc, we've been able to encourage more women. We have women taking up almost all the, good positions. Like I am a deputy master, we have women masters, we have our regional monitors, we have grand councillors. The import of this conference is to say we need to look into the future, re-envision our role as mystic women to make positive impact on the society. So we rolled out our strategies. One of the most important strategies is our young ones. The Siroc appear to be like an aging organization where you have mainly elderly women. But at this conference, we're able to mobilize a number of young persons to come. Because when we are done at the end of the day, what are the legacies we leave? Our children, our young girls. How do we now bring them into the fold to carry this light, this message, to impact their world? So the most important strategy we are adopting is to get our young ones on board to perpetuate the association. Another one is social media impact.
Sorrow Justina Odiakos, the Vice President of Siroc. Considering the theme of this year's conference, you realize that they have come here for women development. Yes, for women development, for which to learn about women leadership and to show us how to focus on what we want to do in our family and in our business and in our workplace.
Membership as Rescrucian helps us in doing whatever we are doing, because we are taught how to handle human beings and how to do our job, and it will work out perfectly. And those ladies that I work with them, they are very diligent. They did a very good job. Even when I was not around, they were able to handle the association very well. And in our own case, we are Rescrucian. We've been taught a lot of things to use to help ourselves.
She took me like an angel. She pulled me down the middle like a dynamite. She flashed like a light in